Hello everyone, allow me to introduce myself. I am Count Silver, and today we're going to be playing some more NEKOPARA Vol.1. Before we get started today, I just wanted to say happy holidays to everybody that celebrated. I'm currently recording this. It is Christmas Day for me. You'll probably see this way later on, but I hope everyone had an enjoyable holiday season, and if not, you know, there's always next year, you know? Never give up on having a really good holiday. Anyway, let's go ahead and hop right back into it. Oh yeah, I forgot that we were basically still at the sad music era of this game, where everything's just sad and depressing. Hold on, let me get my voice warmed up. Get to a little sip of water. Okay.
Huh? The takoyaki seller isn't here today.
Just like yesterday, we took a walk through the park in the evening. However, that food stand was nowhere to be found. It just so happened that no one was home on the day I decided to take the two cat girls home. How convenient. I had also happened to leave the house key behind. So to make good use of the time, I went to do some shopping before Shigiri got home.
Sorry. Vanilla. What was it called? Catnip?
That sounds about right. That isn't the right word at all. Chocolate, if you're tired, why don't we rest a bit?
Okay. Maybe a little bit. No, chocolate is fine. Sorry to worry you, Master.
Now they're being all formal with me, trying to gain my favor once again. It's all a ploy. It always has been. There's no need for you to apologize. See, he's already softening up. You can see it coming from a mile away. She had a troubled smile on her face as she nodded. It was pretty clear why she wasn't in good spirits. That's why there was nothing I could really say to her. Well, there happens to be a bench over there, so why don't we rest a bit?
In that case, I will go buy something to drink.
Thanks, Vanilla. I appreciate that. Aw, thanks. Something for everyone, okay?
Understood. Leave it to me.
And like that, she fades out of existence. I handed Vanilla some change and offered the bench to Chocola. Oh, it's never good when they show you these kind of scenes, because something serious is about to happen. The constant sea breeze rustled the trees in the park. All that could be heard throughout the empty park were the quiet sounds of nature. I silently sat down next to the disheartened Chocola. Like the gently setting sun, time passed by slowly.
Chocolate, we'll go home.
Oh jeez, here we go. Her voice was so quiet that I wasn't sure if I had heard her or not. Even so, she answered clearly. Without saying a word, I responded by gently rubbing Chocolate's head.
Is it alright if chocolate calls you sometimes, Master?
Look at this. Do you see the treachery and deceit that is happening here? It's absolutely befuddling. Yeah. My man has no remorse. Yeah, with the period at the end. He was not going to say anything else.
It'd be alright to go visit you as well, Master.
Yeah. Please do it one more time. Please say it one more time.
Master, will you be sure to think about us every day?
Say yeah. Say it.
Is it alright for Chocolate to still call you Master, even if Chocolate is far away from you?
Oh, man. Yeah. Her voice trembled as she frantically wiped away her tears. I'm not treating this seriously at all. I'm so sorry. It's a serious moment. She's stifled? Her sobbing? Stifled? Is that the correct word? Her sobbing and her voice became strained. She looked pained as she did her best to hold back her emotions, biting her lips. I held back my irresponsible words that were on the brink of coming out with all my strength. Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course I will. Oh, here we go. It's doomed. Oh no. She's crying!
Master. Sorry, Master.
I was frustrated at myself for not saying nothing. I was empty. Stone cold. He's a killer. I could only offer condolences that could not be put into words. I rubbed Chocolate's head as gently as I could.
You really are kind, aren't you, Master?
I don't really think I'm kind at all. He's right. He's right. You should listen, Chocolate. He's correct.
You said the same thing before, didn't you, Master?
Before? Chocolate closed her eyes and smiled. Before what?
Do you remember when Chocolate and Vanilla were taken home by Master and Shigiri-chan?
Oh, here we go. Origin story, baby. Ah, of course I remember that. Oh, the black and white background. It was a cold day half a year ago. Chocolate and Vanilla were huddled together, crying by the side of the road. Show it, please. For the love of God, show it. They were still so young, they couldn't even speak yet. It was that day that I embraced their small, cold bodies. Yikes. And took them home with me. There was no way I could simply forget that important day when our family grew. They didn't show the babies. In the beginning, you two really couldn't get used to things at home.
We were scared back then because we were in an unfamiliar house with people and catgirls we didn't know.
You two wouldn't eat at all, which really worried Shigiri.
Yes, we really did make her worry.
I started to hear a tiny bit of laughter in her voice as we reminisced about the past. Sound like a bunch of old heads sitting at the coffee shop talking about the glory days.
Do you remember when Chocolate and Vanilla had a fever too?
That's very specific. Ah, I definitely do remember that. Here we go again. Oh, are we gonna see it this time? It was a few days after we bought. Yeah, baby. Oh, they're so adorable. Oh, it was a few days after we brought Chocolate and Vanilla home. At that point, they'd only occasionally drink some water. And as always, they didn't really touch their food. The combination of malnourishment and cold weather had really begun to weaken their bodies. They both developed high fevers and were in pain. Look at the babies, they're crying. Oh. I was wondering why the picture was so blurry.
No one had realized it that night, but we felt so much pain, anguish, and loneliness.
Oh.
We couldn't speak or move our arms or legs at all. All we could do was cry and cry as we kept hoping for someone, anyone, to come and save us.
They must have been in the trenches growing up, like when they were born. They must have, like, it's either they were dumped by someone else, or they were born outside. And sometimes the way they act, I believe they were just born that way. But regardless, they were born in the elements. They were deep in the trenches, like fighting for survival probably. That's insane, because these look like real people. They just have cat ears and a cat tail. To me, that is the most insane thing about this entire game, the series, really.
And then
It's alright, I'm with you two, so don't worry. I bet that's our boy.
with your big, warm hands, you gently rubbed our heads, Master. You kept saying, don't worry, as you stayed by our side. And continued to stroke and comfort both Vanilla and continued to stroke and comfort both Chocolate and Vanilla.
I forget that she talks in the third person. It makes it almost nearly impossible to speak.
When morning came, you took us to the hospital. You were always by our side. We felt so anxious and helpless.
Oh god, I gotta take a sip. Hold on.
We felt so anxious and helpless. It felt like it was all just lies to us.
Back to the present.
Back then, you said the same thing. That you didn't think you were being kind. But if Master hadn't saved us, Chocolate and Vanilla wouldn't be here now.
I don't know about that, because I would believe Shigiri would take care of you, genuinely. I don't know how she didn't notice it, because she's supposed to be like the cat whisperer or whatever.
Back then, if Master wasn't by our side, we still wouldn't be able to trust anyone. Thanks to Master, we were able to eat again. We were able to become friends with Shiguri-chan and everyone else. That's why, from that day forward, Master became Chocola's master.
Oh my goodness. This is intense.
It was that day forward that Chocolate began loving her kind master, you know?
Oh, my throat is closing up. It's like this has been the longest strain of talk I've had to do in a while. I wish that her tear-filled eyes would not spill over. Those tears were filled with anxiety, sadness, and happiness. She smiled all she could before me.
That's why when Chocolate hears that Master won't be around anymore, Chocolate couldn't do anything else but want to go with Master.
I mean, it's hard to determine. Is he really? Are they really his, or are they Shigure's? You know, it's like, who knows at this point. Shigure really taught you guys most everything y'all needed to know, so it's hard to really determine that.
Chocolate begged Shigure-chan.
She said that with the faintest of smiles, one that seemed as if it would disappear at any moment. Those words were so gentle and warm. But there was also an undeniable sadness and emptiness mixed in with them. Chocola. I was the one she was saying all this to. Even so, the only thing I could say back to her was her name.
Chocolate guesses catgirls don't really understand when it comes to money and other complex things.
That's fair. Money and other things are complex.
Still, no matter what, Chocolate wants to be by Master's side.
Chocolate, there's not a thought behind those eyes, is there?
When Master is having a tough time or is in trouble, somehow Chocolate just knows. Chocolate just somehow does.
This is the hardest thing I've ever had to read in my entire life. Doing this voice is killing me. I didn't even mean to do that. Fuck.
Whether it's cleaning, doing the laundry, or cooking, Chocolate will help it with...
I'm having such a hard time.
Whether it's cleaning, doing the laundry, or cooking, Chocolate will do anything to help. Even if Chocolate can't do it properly right now, Chocolate will absolutely make sure that she'll be able to do things right someday.
Oh, her third person talk kills me.
That's why. Would it be okay to ask for one more favor?
What is it? To stay with me again? There it is. Boom! I knew it.
Chocolate wants to be with Master.
Chocolate voiced her feelings clearly once again. It barely kept her tears from overflowing. Chocolate, if you could be with me. I was engulfed by my inner thoughts, which were ready to overflow. There's a lot of overflowing going on here. Here we are with the sad music again. Okay, hold on. Let me catch my breath. She yearned for me so earnestly. For her to so innocently believe in me, there should be no reason for me to be against it. Money, 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 money. That's why. It's a big responsibility. That day, chocolate and vanilla became an important part of my family. Lord, here we go. As long as they were with me, the days would be bright and enjoyable. You say that now, but you're gonna find out, okay? Listen, I own a regular cat. I have a cat, and he is obnoxious. I love him to death, but man, he is obnoxious. And I will admit, he is fun. But sometimes, he is a little too much fun, if you catch my drift. And he has a little too much fun. I'm just saying, don't think that just because you buy a cat, everything will be okay. Alright? Sometimes, they're wonderful. And sometimes, they're little assholes. And I think every cat owner understands this, for the most part. Everyone knows. I was simply selfish just for leaving home like that. I didn't want to get my dear family wrapped up in my selfishness, or have them experience any unnecessary hardships because of me. You two are important to me, after all. Where did you... She faded back in! Faded back into existence. Vanilla is like freaking Dio from JoJo.
We are catgirls, so we're being honest with ourselves.
My inner conflict was disrupted by Vanilla, who magically appeared out of nowhere. Vanilla had returned at some point. She was freaking camouflaged, apparently. And she looked straight at me as she sat at Chocola's side.
For me, as long as it's fun, I'm fine with being Chocola. Even if there are hardships, I think I am fine with being with Chocola. After all, it's much more lonely and painful when we can't be together.
Vanilla.
If we really love you, then even if it's troublesome, we want to be with you. That is a reason to want to be with you.
God, dude, reading this is melting my mind. Ah.
Stuff like whether we'd be happy or not. Even though you're our master, don't you think it's wrong for you to decide that?
I hate you, Vanilla, because you're making good points. Ah, I hate it. Look at her smiling. She knows. Smug. Smug cat.
Besides, when a person important to us is in trouble, that's more reason for us to want to be by their side. We don't know what we can do, but in tough times, we can at least be by your side to cheer you up. That we can do.
It was as if her gentle, warm, and soft smile had become the setting sun. What a beautiful quote. These uncharacteristic words from Vanilla deeply penetrated and seeped into my heart. My man is... He is painting you the picture.
That is probably why Shigiri let us follow you, Master. Since Shigiri can't be with you, she asked us to go in her stead, Master. That is why, if Master really cares about us, then I believe we should be fine. We should...
I can't speak.
That is why, if Master really cares about us, then I believe we should be with you.
There was not even the faintest bit of hesitation. They were such honest and absolutely straightforward words. Who am I to dictate Chocolate and Vanilla's happiness? Only those words continue to strongly resonate in my mind. I hate it because that's an excellent point, and I hate being wrong, which was otherwise empty.
Even if we lived a worry-free life, we would hate it if Master wasn't around. No matter how difficult, Chocolate wants to be together with Master.
Wow. Strong stuff coming from Chocolate.
That's why Chocolate begs you to allow us to be by your side, Master. This is where Chocolate wants to be.
She was on the verge of tears, but Chocolate's face lit up. They were... Oh, dude, my brain is malfunctioning. What is happening? They were nothing but absolutely pure, genuine words. Guys, I don't think I'm going to be able to play this very long. My brain is not working. Humans really are at a loss for words when it comes to catgirls, huh? Saying no to their words was not something I could bring myself to do. Did you just read my thoughts? He didn't say that out loud, did he? Hold on. No. That was inner monologue, was it not? I gotta go back and see. Let's see. What was the last time he said something? That is why if Master really cares about us, then I believe we should be with you. There was not even the faintest bit of hesitation, straightforward words. Who am I to dictate Chocolate and Vanilla's happiness? This right here is in asterisks, which means it's in our thoughts. Only those words continue to strongly resonate in my mind, which was otherwise empty. Okay. Okay, he did say this. Humans really are at a loss for words when it comes to catgirls, huh? Saying no to their words was not something I could bring myself to. This right here is not in the monologue here, okay? It's not the same thing. They can't... This right here should not dictate this response. Alright? I'm bringing out, like... I'm like your high school English teacher right now. A literature teacher, really. I'm telling you, they are cats. These cat girls have supernatural elements to them, to where they can speak, they can read minds, or something's going on here. They're manipulators. I'm done. I had to go back on that. It won't be like it was back at home. You can't just live here however you like. Got it?
Yes, that won't be a problem.
Oh my god.
Chocolate is happy as long as Master is here with her.
Yada yada. I told you Vanilla was from JoJo. She's a JoJo watcher. She's only 5 months old and she's watched the entirety of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. That's very impressive.
Well, Master has finally surrendered.
It was the plan all along.
Sometimes people say they hate what they actually love, right?
That does not... The jury moment seemed to be blown away by her dazzling smile. Despite all this talk about family, perhaps I was the one that didn't really believe in it. Thinking about all this from their perspective, it was very simple. Although I thought it was all still so immature. Perhaps catgirls were more human than humans were when it came to honesty. From here on out, we need to do our best all together.
Of course, chocolate is alright when it...
Oh, guys, I'm sorry. Oh, this is painful.
Of course, chocolate is alright even if we don't have fatty tuna for dinner every night. Just occasionally is good enough.
Just occasionally. Get out of here.
For me, A4 grade is fine as long as it's
Matsuzaki? Matsuzaka? Is that how you say that? Matsuzaka beef.
Matsuzaka beef. Fatty meat is the best.
Is that all you guys have been eating at home? Even if the road ahead of us is uncertain. I lovingly rubbed their heads, disheveling their hair. Wow. Okay, and now we're head back to the upbeat music. Jesus Christ. I gotta take a sip. Alright, why don't we head back to the shopping district then?
Why is that? Aren't you done with shopping already?
We have to go buy that shampoo you guys liked, don't we? Look at this dude caving in. Oh my goodness. What a little softie.
Oh, chocolate is so cool. While we're at it, let's buy some Matsuzaka beef.
Well, today is a celebration, so why not?
Yay! A celebratory party! Master is so generous, as expected of our master.
My man is on cloud 9 right now. He literally has unlocked the key to happiness by being like, I'm being praised. And like, I love it, basically. Just this once, okay? This was the beginning to a bright new life. And together with the happy and high-spirited Chocolate and Vanilla, we took the first steps towards it. Oh, that screen always gets me. I'm gonna be honest, that took so much out of me. My throat is killing me just from reading that part. I'm about to die over here. What is this? Is that just the intro? I'm mesmerized. I guess we gotta kick back and watch this, huh? This is beautiful. I've never played a visual novel with such a banger as this. Where the hell did this come from? They set up that long ass conversation for this amazing song. And the little characters are so cute. If you're not banging your head right now, you're not listening to the same song I am. All those outfits are so cute. Are we gonna be able? Oh! Oh no! Oh, it's falling apart. Why would y'all show that? Why would y'all show that shit? Why would you do that to me? I was banging out. We were having a good time. Y'all had to do that shit? Y'all just want to make my job so hard, don't you? You can't help yourselves. Shut up, Chocola. I'm talking. This is ridiculous. I'm cutting it off there. I've had enough for today. I was rocking out, having a great time, and they had to show that. I can't show that on YouTube. You know how they feel. Any type of mention of anything such as that, anything that's even close to looking like it could be bad for business, it's gone. It's taken down. I can't have that here. Okay? I almost gave me a heart attack. I was jamming. My voice is almost gone. I can't do this anymore. Okay? I'm done. I'm done for today. This is it. I'm cutting it off. I hope you guys enjoyed. Happy holidays to everyone for the final time. I'm going to have a New Year's video coming out very soon. It's going to come out on January the 1st. So just keep an eye out for that. That's coming soon. As always, I appreciate everything everybody does. Every love, support, anything. And everything. I appreciate it all. Everyone that looks at my videos, anyone that even just clicks on my video, you are loved, appreciated, at least by me. I want everyone to know that. As always, guys, this has been Obediently Yours, Count Silver, signing off.